So today I kind of wanted to go over something a little bit different than usual on Upwork. What I want to do is show you guys how I do cold calls and sales outside of Upwork. And you can do two things with this. You can either have your own payment set up outside of Upwork using something like Square, which is what I use. It's a lot easier to manage all the clients. You can have recurring billing set up, and it's a really great tool in my opinion. Or you can send what's called a direct contract to clients, which, once you get their contact info, things like that, you can send them a contract from Upwork to their email. And if they're not signed up already on Upwork, they'll create like a client profile and it'll show up on your account like a normal project that you've submitted a bid for. So two different things to go about. I'm gonna try to get them outside of Upwork just to save on some more fees. And the niche that I'm going to be going after today is water damage restoration companies. Um, Pretty good niche. This is something that I specialize in with my family's staffing agency, is water damage restoration, which is pretty much, they help people who have experienced floods, fire damage in their homes, mold, things like that, right? So they're always looking for new clients, new projects. So they'd be a great candidate for paid advertisement. So the first one that I found here is I just searched on Google near my area, and what I look for is not necessarily the top, first 10 that are in the Google list. I look for, clients that might not have their website connected properly. I look at their social media channels, and if they're kind of bare, I'm like, hey, I can help you, create some nice graphics, some videos, things like that, just to show some activity. Um, so I kind of qualify the clients first. That way I actually come in there with some value to help them, stand out better in their digital footprint. So I'm using Google Voice to make calls. That way you guys can hear the actual conversation between me and the client. And the goal here is to get a phone number and to get an email. That's what we want. We're not really here to sell immediately on the first call, because once I got their contact info, then it's just sending information until they decide to purchase, or if they really don't want it, they'll tell me, hey, just we're really not interested. So the sale's never really made on the first call. It's very rare, but if you're really good at it, you could possibly do it if they're in a dire need. But you kind of got to figure out where the client is with this service. This is a very straight cold call, so I don't know if they're even looking for something like this, if they've thought about it, if they're interested, things like that. So this is a very cold outreach. Whereas with Upwork, right, people send you DMs, or excuse me, messages. They send you invites. They're a warm audience because they're actually out there looking for someone who can help them with the exact service you provide. So the drawback to that is there's other freelancers with multiple different skill sets and expert level that are trying to compete with you, right? So a lead like this is gold if you can nurture it properly. So we're gonna go ahead and call this company here and see what happens. So let's get their phone number. I have their website pulled up here. Let's give them a call at 8 is it 469 5505. All right, cool.
Outside restoration, Irma speaking.
Hi, good morning. My name is Joseph. I'm a freelance marketer here in North Hollywood. I'm just calling to see if your company may be in need of any social media marketing services or paid advertisement services at this current time.
No, we're not. Thank you.
No? Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
okay, bye-bye.
Okay, so that's just how it goes, right? They're just not interested, things like that. You can tell just from the gatekeeper um, that they're not interested. I know I said the goal was to get a contact info, an email or something like that, which is already on the website. I can just leave them a message here in the drop box area, or they have one right here, you see? Their email's right there. So, oops. So it's not like I need to keep pressurizing them for that because I can already find it on the website. So there's no point in me really asking. I can just say like, "Hey, I got on a call. I spoke with Irma. I just wanted to leave you guys some information on me and what I do." So that's really it. Now, let's go on to the next client. All right, let's see. Who's this one? Valerio. So we have their email here, right? So what I could say here is same thing like I did before. Um, like, hey, this is Joseph. I'm a freelance marketer based in this area. I'm just calling to see if you guys have a current need for social media marketing or paid advertisement services. So that's really the script that I use every single time, and sometimes it works well. But when I sell for like staffing services, it works out way better. So watch this one. I'm gonna sell staffing services instead of marketing, and watch how easier it is to get my foot in the door, right? So let's give them a call here. 877-403-2. I think that's ASAP. 327, yeah.
Please hold while we connect your call to extension 0. Good morning. Thank you for calling ASAP Restoration. How can I help you?
Hi, good morning. My name's Joseph. I'm calling from California Labor Exchange. We're a restoration staffing company that helps companies like yours find temporary labor. I'm just calling to see if you guys have a need at this current time.
As of right now, I think we're okay. Thank you.
No problem. Take care.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye. Okay, so they didn't really bite on that one. So that's okay. We still got a few more to try out here. And I could just grab their email again and just send it over to them, the information, whatever. Um, I can just do a quick audit of their website or their Instagram pages and send it over. But you see here is like with me is you can't get crumbled down or feel so down when you guys don't get an email or a phone number or if they're not interested. It's just what it is, right? It's just a numbers game at this point. But I guarantee you if you make like 50 calls a day, you're guaranteed to get at least something, and that something can lead to a whole lot of something. So because these guys all know each other. These guys have references, things like that. So if you get one client and you do really well for them, and then when it comes time to asking them for a referral, they'd be more than happy to send you to their other buddies who own companies like theirs too. Right? It's kind of like soccer players only hang out with soccer players, football players only hang out with football players. Like it's the same thing here in business. It's like, restoration company owners only hang out with other restoration company owners. So let's give these guys a call. Let's see what they're about. Okay, they don't have a website set up, but let's see if their phone number still works. Oops. And that's the thing too, that they don't have a website set up, so it can mean two things. Either the company is not in business anymore, or they just haven't had someone to build them a website, or they're currently in the process of building a website, so maybe they're in the stage of having to up their marketing game. We just don't know at this point, right? So I'm gonna call and sell marketing services now.
Good morning, Restoration Masters.
Hi, good morning. My name's Joseph. I'm a freelance marketer here in North Hollywood, California, and I was calling to see if you guys may be in need of any social media or digital marketing services at this current time. I saw your website was down,
Um,
so I wasn't sure.
we actually have one. Thank you, though. I appreciate the call.
Oh, no problem. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye bye.
bye. So that's just what it is. Just keep calling, dude. Just fuck it. Next one. So what's this one? Water damage restoration of Sherman Oaks. Let's give these guys a call. And you know what's funny is the lady said that they already have a website when obviously they don't. Like we just literally saw it right here. They don't have a website up. So I don't know. But I'll give them a call back. I'll find the owner or something on LinkedIn or something like that, and then I'll call them back. But it's just getting through the gatekeepers at this point with these companies, especially like the gatekeepers might feel like they're trying to be the hero for their company, saving them money because someone's trying to sell them stuff, when in reality the owner of the company might be like, hey, we actually need this service, why didn't I know about it? So there's always like a type of disconnect there that you might find. So let's let's keep it rolling here. Let's see. Phone number. And if we don't get one in this video, I mean, you guys are just seeing my process. I'm just kind of documenting this right now, um doing it with you guys, so we'll see what happens here. Phone number didn't even go through. All good. Let's find another company here that we can call. California Water Restoration and Construction. Do they have a website? Yeah, they do. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna say like, hey, we do marketing and staffing for restoration companies. So maybe if they don't pick one, maybe they might have the other. Because I didn't do that for the last few. So we'll see how it could work here. So because marketing is just it's not that's the last thing that people usually spend money on, and it's the first thing to get cut from a company's expenses, marketing, right? So high risk, high reward type of thing, but you just can't even think about that. Just don't even think too much about it. Let's see. 912 2972.
California water restoration.
Hey, good morning. My name's Joseph. I'm just calling to see if you may have a need for any temporary labor services or marketing services at this current time.
I don't.
No?
No, I
Okay,
don't. Thank you.
no problem. All right, bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Quick, just fucking bang him out. You just got to get right into it. That guy sounded like he was on a job site. So that's the one thing I first heard. So I kind of hesitated there. If you hear me talking, I kind of hesitated because I heard he was on a job site. So that's why I didn't even say what company I was from or anything. I just say, hey, I'm just calling to see if you guys are interested in this service. No? Okay, bye. That's really it. Well, I don't want to make this video too long, guys, but that's just kind of the day in the life of just what I do when it comes to doing cold calls and things like that. I mean, just in what the few minutes that we were on this video together, I did one, two, three, four, five, six cold calls in a few minutes. So imagine if you do 50 of those, you're gonna inevitably get something, right? It's inevitable. It's a numbers game. So just don't feel any discouragement or anything. I mean, someone like me, I mean, even with the stats that I have on like Upwork and stuff like that, I still go through this same thing like outside of it as well. You just can't feel any remorse or things like that. Just let that all go and just keep calling. I'm telling you, just keep calling, keep sending emails. Just make sure you have a great portfolio and things will work out for you guys. So, but as you can see though, that cold calls that I did, they're quick. I don't have to go into so much about what I do. I'm not even asking for their names or anything like that. I'm just going straight into it like, hey, my name's Joseph. I help restoration companies with social media marketing and paid advertising. I'm just calling to see if you guys may have an interest at this current time. Like, it's literally it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just kind of memorize that little script that I did, and I'll probably put a Google Doc with just exactly how I format it and lay it out, and just whatever service you're selling, just plug in those niches and start calling. And I'd definitely love to hear if you guys have a better experience than me or better results than me. I would love to hear and collaborate and see how we can help each other. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and like, subscribe. Look forward to making more content for you. Bye.